Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick review of your vocabulary words from this week. Let's see what you remember. First word we have is polish. So I want you to think real quickly of something that you might need to polish. Something that maybe was very dull and you want to make it shiny and looking new again. Can you think of anything that people polish? The boy in the story polished up his jar for the fireflies on his shirt, because it must have been dirty and kind of dingy looking. I know some people polish their shoes. Some people that have fancy silverware polish their silver. So if you ever see an old penny that's turning funky colors, I have a really neat trick. It's kind of a science thing. You use salt and I believe vinegar. Try that if you have any dull pennies, and you can shine up, polish some pennies. Okay? And the word dim means it's not very bright. Instead of very bright lights, if you dim the light, some of you might have a dimmer switch or a dimmer knob for one of your lights so that you can make it really bright or really dim. Aim. I'm aiming towards that word right now to point towards something. Grasp. Grasping my arm. Grasp something. Dulling. If it needs to be polished, it's because it is dulling. It's not bright or shiny anymore. And thrust. So you can push something forward really with force. That would be to thrust something. Okay, so practice these words because you do have a vocabulary test tomorrow on these words. But the activity I want you to do for kind of a vocabulary check-in today, it's sort of grammar vocab. I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to fold it into thirds. Okay? I'm just going to draw lines on my chart, but I would like you to fold it into thirds. Now, do you see how those thirds aren't very even? Is that okay? Make your head go up and down. That is absolutely okay. Things don't have to be perfect here. We just have to keep trucking and keep trying. Okay, on the top of this column, if you don't have a pencil, pause the video and go get one right now. Okay, I want you to write nouns. See that? In the next column, I want you to write verbs. And in the last column, I want you to write, and it figures this is the one that I have smallest, so I'm going to write teeny tiny to try to neatly fit it in here. Adjectives. Okay, so do that. Finish that up. And I'm going to do a quick review for you. Now, you don't have to write this right now. This is when I need you to listen, okay? Pay attention. I hope that you remember, and like I said, you don't have to write this. A noun is a person, say it if you know it, place, or thing, or an animal. So a noun is a person, place, thing. Now, this is where good, smart note-taking comes in. If you didn't remember what a noun was, then you should definitely write person, place, thing to help you remember. That's what note-taking is all about. If you already knew what a noun is, you don't have to write that because you already know what it is. But if you didn't remember what it was, write now, person, place, thing. Okay? And if you need to pause the video. Okay, we're going to talk about verbs. A verb is an action or something that you do. I want you to think of something that you can do that's a verb right now. You can run, you can jump, you can swim, you can surf, you can wave, you can talk, you can yell. Sorry, I hope I didn't hurt your ears. You can whisper. Okay? So verbs are actions. Same thing, good note takers. If you already knew it, you don't have to write that down. But if you didn't remember what a verb was, a smart person, a good note taker, is going to write down the word actions right there. So please do that if you need to. And as always, pause if you need to. Adjectives. Think about this. Do you know what an adjective is? Don't guess. Do you know what an adjective is? An adjective describes a noun. So if your noun was dog, person, place, thing, animal, if your noun was dog, what is a way that you could describe a dog? A dog could be furry. A dog could be brown. A dog could be spotted. And again, you don't have to write those down. But if you did not know what an adjective was, and some of you might not know what an adjective is, we didn't talk about that a whole lot in second grade. An adjective, I do want you to write this, describes a noun. I do want you to write that. Okay, you finish up, and then I want you to look at the worksheet with a list of words that is attached on our OneNote. I want you to look at each one of those words. Let's say the first one is dog. Think about what column you would put the word dog. Dog is a noun. It's a person, place, or thing, or animal. So I want you to write that word in the column. What if the word is skip? Skip. Where would you put that? Would you put that in nouns, in verbs, or in adjectives? I hope that you know that you would write the word skip in verbs. And what if the word is spicy? Where would you put a word like spicy? Is it a person, place, or thing? Or animal? No. Is it an action? No. Does it describe something? Mm-hmm. So spicy, if that were on there, would go in your adjective column. So, I hope you know what we need you to do, and good luck with your noun, verb, adjective, sort activity. Okay, bye-bye.